Welcome to DapperTails. Today, we are here with two amazing groomers from DapperTails, Stephanie and Heather. I'm so excited to hear your stories and to share what's really like to be part of this incredible team. I know how busy you both are, so I'm really, truly grateful that you took the time to join me today. It means a lot. Thank you. Let's jump right into our conversation and talk about your journey with Dapper Tales. What brought you here, what keeps you here, and what makes this experience so special. Um, my name is Marqueta. I will be hosting this little conversation, and let me introduce you to Stephanie first. Hello, Stephanie.
Hi.
Where are you from? And tell me something about you. How did you even find out about Dapper Tales?
So I'm from Michigan, from Kalamazoo, it's like the southwest area. I found out about DapperTails just randomly through a Facebook post that Chris made in our local grooming group, just asking about groomers in the area and if anyone was interested in mobile grooming. And I just immediately jumped on it and messaged him.
That's crazy. I
So
mean, this is like I think he lives on the Facebook.
yeah, I think so too.
It's crazy because every time when somebody posts something, I'm gonna post something and I already click and he answers. I was like, how does he do that? That's crazy.
Yep.
Um, so how long did you say you are with the company, with Dapper Tales?
Uh, just about 2 months.
2 months. Wow.
Yep.
Okay. Did you go through training with Dapper Tales?
I did. Yep. I went out and spent a week out in Long Island. I went out with some of the other girls. And then I went out with Emily for 2 days. But yeah, I spent about a week out there and got the training on how the van works and all that stuff.
That's great. Oh my goodness. And what do you like about the DapperTales van?
I love how it's so convenient. Everything is right there. It's such good and nice stuff.
When did you start grooming, actually?
Uh, 12, 13 years ago.
Wow. And
Yep.
you went to mobile right away, or you were in a shop?
I started at a corporate salon, and then I was there for almost 10 years before I found a mom and pop type shop to go to for a while.
Wow. So you went from shop to mobile?
Yep.
Wow. Is it a big difference?
Yeah, a little bit, but I love it so much. It's it's been the best 2 months.
That's awesome.
Everything is it's
Would
yeah.
you ever go back to shop?
I don't think I could. I really don't.
What's the one thing you don't like in the shop? What's the most thing that you are so happy you don't have to deal with?
I think it's just the other like dogs coming in and out, and I can focus just on the dog that I'm working on. I don't have to worry about the distractions of other people coming in, the dogs causing my dog stress. That's it's just so nice being one on one with the dogs in the van.
Yeah, I think that's the most that I enjoy. I was working in an animal hospital, and even I had my own room and my space. There's nothing better, just that one-on-one, no
Hmm.
interruptions. You can just shut off the phone, you can put your podcast on, the music, and you can just go. I
Yes.
absolutely
Yep.
love it.
Yes.
So the stress level just went absolutely,
Yes.
down.
Yeah.
So that's really good. And some groomers don't like to be alone, but I prefer it. I love it. Please,
Yep. I
lock
wasn't
me in the
sure at
truck.
first how it would be being by myself, but I actually really enjoy it.
Right? Yeah,
Yep.
it's like therapy by itself. And I
Yes.
mean, even I think the dog appreciates that too, and the clients the most because it's
Yes.
one-on-one. They don't have to go anywhere. I think the dog is already much better off because, I was wondering like how the dog is going to react when I lock him up in the truck. But I think the fact that you're not driving off and you are by the house, I literally see that they are happy,
Yes.
and
Yep.
in my first truck, I had that little window. So I was like, okay, you can watch, the front door. Nobody's leaving and I'm going to put you right back. And it just the whole experience was so much better when you can park the van in front of the client's door and just do everything right there. So
Yep, they just kind of
that's
know that they're still at home.
yeah, that's perfect. Let me jump to another guest of ours, which is Heather. Heather, can you introduce yourself? Tell me where you're from and tell me the story how you got into Dapper Tales, please.
Well, I'm from Arizona. I've been grooming for 22 years. I've worked in so many shops. I've helped other shops start businesses, and I've grown their shops with them. I had a big burnout, and I swore I would never groom again. And then I was asked to start for another mobile franchise, and I was working with him for about a year. And, after building his business up and everything, you could tell there wasn't any value of employees, and actually that's where Hannah came in. Hannah is Emily's mom, and she was one of my clients. And she started telling me, like, you got to see what my daughter's doing, and I'm very loyal. So I was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then every time I saw her, she was like, have you thought about it yet? And I was like, okay, let's see what you have to say. And so I got Chris and Emily, we all talked. And then, the owner of the company I was at, actually, we all laughed about it because he was selling the company. And Chris was like, well, I can have a van there next week. And so that's kind of how it all came into play. And I ended up working for, Dapper Tails. And it's been an incredible journey. And it's just taken off in Arizona. So we're doing really wonderful. And it's just been an experience.
That's great. Yeah, I didn't know that you actually met Emily's mom because
Yeah.
Emily's mom is from Czech Republic. That's where I am from. And
Okay. Yeah.
that was the one thing that we got so much alone with Emily because I was like, ooh, check, 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 that's I was like, yeah, I already love you. So
Yeah.
it's great. The world is so small when you think about it. It's
It
just
really is.
crazy. It is
Yeah,
just crazy.
she makes me breakfast every time I groom Pebbles.
Really?
Oh yeah. Yeah, she takes care of me.
Oh my God, that is so cute. So if somebody else who wants to start to work for somebody but not sure, and they say, is it good to work for DapperTails? Would you recommend our company?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, the support that I have from everybody on board, from you, from, the team in the office answering calls for us. There's never been a time where I haven't been able to call Chris or message him and he gets right back to me with any questions. Um, I've just never felt alone as we are in the van. I've never felt alone on the business side of things. So I definitely think that the value they put into their employees is there's nothing like it.
Right. Thank you. Stephanie, do you agree with that?
I 100% agree. I've never felt so supported by like a boss, like with Chris and Emily and stuff like that, and just having all that support from everyone. It's
Hmm.
just been great.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You really don't work for them. You work with them.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And
And they make an effort to come meet every groomer. I mean, they just flew into Arizona last week and, we hung out, we went go-kart racing, we went to dinner. So they really try to relate to you on a level of we're not, you're not working for us, we're a family.
mhm.
And it really is.
Yeah, and that's what's so special because they really there for you no matter what. And the fact that Emily is a groomer, she
Mhm.
understands everything that we are going through. So
Yeah.
she can relate and she will make sure that Chris relate behind the computer,
Oh
computer
yeah.
screen. I don't think she lets him get away with anything. So yeah, that's really amazing. Um, so biggest stress, um, what you left behind, Heather? What was the biggest stress that you left behind for you?
On the business side of things, I've been able to let go of having to take over everything and knowing that if something breaks down in the van, it's going to get fixed and I don't need to figure it out. As far as just financially, it's been a huge stress release.
Mhm.
And then just at home, my life. I don't feel like I can't take extra time off for my kids. I make my own schedule. It's really around what's best for us. And I think that that alone is you can't beat that. And when a company understands that family comes first. And I mean, Chris and Emily have a family. They understand that, you can't always be in the business. So I think that that is huge for us.
Yeah. Stephanie, how did it affect your personal life when you started to work for Dapper Tales? Is it better or worse?
It's so much better. I'm less stressed. I can have more time with my daughter, so I can spend time watching her, grow up. I don't have to worry about working constantly or worrying about taking time off or what I need to do to be with her. It's just been great.
That's great. I'm so really happy to hear that because I think the stress factor makes such a huge difference in our lives.
Mhm.
It can really make us sick, So the fact that you can just rely on somebody else to help you is amazing. And I was always the one like, I will do everything by myself. I will, I don't trust anybody. I don't need any help. I'm gonna do everything. And now as I get older, you realize it's okay to ask for help. And now when you have Chris and Emily around, it just life got so much easier, and
Oh,
yeah, that and the important thing is too, they don't look at dollar signs. They really want you to be happy because they know that you are the most important thing in the company. You are the bread and butter, so they want you to be happy. And I know they're working on so much more stuff in the future just to make sure that everybody is taken care of. Yeah, it's amazing. So thank you both so much for taking the time to be here and sharing your stories. Every time I sit down with our groomers, I'm reminded how much love, effort, and heart goes into this profession. What you both do every single day, the patience, the compassion, the skills, it's something truly special and it deserves to be recognized. I know this industry can be tough. The long hours, the physical work, the emotional exhaustion, the burnouts, we know everything about them. It's not easy. But at Dapper Tales, we are not just building the business, we are building a movement. We are raising the standards for how groomers are treated, supported, and appreciated. Because the truth is, groomers are the heartbeat of this industry. And without you, none of this would exist. I'm so proud of the culture we are creating together. One where groomers can thrive, where leadership listens, and where you feel respected not just as professionals, but as people. You both represent exactly what DapperTail stands for: passion, integrity, and heart. Thank you for inspiring others to see that grooming can be more than a job. It can be a fulfilling career and community that feels like home. I'm glad I know you, and I can't wait to see you at Christmas party. That's going to be so
yeah.
much fun. Together, we are not just grooming dogs. We are changing the game for groomers everywhere. And thank you so much again for sharing the stories. You guys are wonderful. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, guys. It was lovely talking with you.